Hey, what's going on everybody? Verdi here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I'm going to show you a 2-key Nightmare Clan Boss team using 4 rare champions and 1 epic. That epic is Skullcrusher for the counterattack. So let's go ahead and show the build and masteries on these champions, and then we'll do a Clan Boss run. So Skullcrusher, he has 4,000 defense, 4,092 defense, 48,000 health, 171 speed. You don't need any accuracy on Skullcrusher for Clan Boss. It's very important that Stonewall is booked. You don't really need anything else booked. And for his masteries, we went with the offense and defense tree. Right here, it's straight down to War Master, and then Retribution and Deterrence are the important ones here. Honestly, Blastproof is very good as well. Alright, then we have Bulwark. For stats, he has 189 speed, which if you're doing Nightmare Clan Boss, you shouldn't go over this. Almost 4,000 defense, 36,000 health, 238 accuracy. His skills are fully booked. You definitely want to book him if you're going to use it for Clan Boss. And for masteries, we went with the offense and support tree. He's going to be taking the stun, so I kind of just wanted his debuffs to proc more often with Sniper. And if they do proc, maybe get an extension on him as well. For the offense tree, pretty much the traditional path into War Master. Then we have Graveshield Killer. Graveshield only works well with Frozen Banshee. That is because of the poison sensitivity that she requires, and she also has a decreased defense. That is a 60% decreased defense if the target is under a poison debuff. So you definitely want to make sure you have poisons on. For our masteries, we went with defense and offense tree. Offense tree straight on to War Master pretty much, getting Life Drinker and Wrath of Slain. And then for artifacts, her total stats, 175 speed, 3,600 defense, 31,000 health, 237 accuracy. You definitely want to make sure that she is going after Frozen Banshee. Frozen Banshee is the next champion we're using. For the stats, 178 speed, 4,000 defense, 31,000 health, 249 accuracy. Graveshield has defense percentage gloves, defense percentage chest, defense percentage boots. That is really the only way you're going to get good defense on her. And then the other substats we're looking for here is speed and accuracy and some hit points. Jewelry, accuracy, defense, and defense. Frozen Banshee's artifacts. We're looking for speed, accuracy, hit points, and defense percentage substats. Defense percentage gloves, defense percentage chest, defense percentage boots. For accessories, accuracy, defense, and defense. And the last person on the team is Coffin Smasher. Coffin Smasher will be used for his attack down and for his Gloom Mist passive, decreases the damage enemies inflict with AoE attacks by 5%. He also has an HP burn, which does add a little bit of extra damage. For his stats, we have 187 speed, 192 accuracy, 42,000 health. For his masteries, we went with defense and offense. It's nice to get a counterattack when we lose more than 25% of our health, especially towards the end of the fight. This is when we're going to be losing more health, and if he gets a counterattack, we have an extra chance to proc attack down, and it's very important. Deterrence also, we're going to be running Bulwark as our lead. When Bulwark gets stunned, we have another 20% chance to counterattack, which is also very nice. He has a 3-hit A1, so he can definitely do a good amount of damage, and the extra chance to proc attack down is useful. Besides that, we went with the offense tree, crit rate, crit damage, Life Drinker, and then into Giant Slayer because it is a 3-hit A1. So that's the team. Let's go ahead and run the clan boss. We have Bulwark for the defense aura, Coffin Smasher attack down, Frozen Banshee, frozen poison sensitivity, and poisons. Grave Chill for more poisons and defense down, and we have Skull Crusher for a counter. Bulwark also has debuff extension, HP burn, and weaken. So he's not here just for the aura. Let's go ahead and run it. This is obviously a very entry-level team, and this is kind of what I'm trying to show here. It's very important to keep attack down up on the boss. If towards the end of the fight you drop attack down, or if Bulwark doesn't extend it, the run is going to end early and you're going to do a lot less damage. So if you're wondering why you sometimes might not get good damage, it's probably because attack down fell off. If everything works out perfectly, or if everything works out well, Bulwark, as he gets hit, he's going to extend some of these debuffs and is going to have attack down up at all times, and we're going to have poison sensitivity up at all times, and the run will do a decent amount of damage. Overall, though, with this team, you should be able to 2-key Nightmare very easily. If you do not have counterattack, you could run Apothecary instead of Skull Crusher. It is much more difficult to get a good run that way. I'm currently still working around the whole team to try to get a 2-key out of it. But if you have counter, Skull Crusher, or any other one, and don't have any other better clan boss champions, this team works out really well. Grave Chill works really well with Frozen Banshee, so definitely don't run Grave Chill just by herself. If she doesn't have poison sensitivity, she will also put 2.5% poisons on instead of 3% poisons on. You definitely don't want that, or not want that, but you want to try to avoid that. And if you are running Grave Chill without Frozen Banshee, you're probably better off running Kale instead of Grave Chill. Seeing as how most people now will have both of these champions because of the Battle Pass, they work really well together. Okay, attack down is up. I would like defense down up as well, but there we go. Now we can get an extension. No, no extensions. Okay, poison sensitivity is down. There we go, back up. Can we get an attack down? Perfect. Coffin Smasher is such a good rare for clan boss. Not only does he apply HP burn and attack down with a 3-hit A1, he also reduces the amount of incoming damage we take. That, along with Skull Crusher's ally protection, works really well together. As you can see, this team definitely doesn't have any problems keeping the debuff bar full. Obviously, it's not full at all times, but it is pretty full most of the time. For a team that's basically all rares with one epic. They do really well together. As I mentioned in some of my previous videos too, with Skull Crusher, you get into the trouble of him dropping low on health because he's not countering. He doesn't put counter on himself. So you're kind of relying on RNG to proc War Master, so that way he recovers health from lifesteal. If you can get Skull Crusher to have more damage, crit damage, he will do better, because even if he doesn't proc War Master, he'll still get to recover some health. Alright, we're getting low here. Scary. Okay, he procced it. I think he's still going to get stunned here. Oh no, we procced it again. Perfect. I thought for a second he wasn't going to get 2 procs in a row, but we got a little lucky. On average, though, this team will definitely 2-key Nightmare. You might get a bad run, and then you might get a good run. And like I said, on average, you should be able to average 20 million a key. If you're having difficulties building this, you can definitely stop by my Twitch channel or message me on Discord, and I can try to help you out. Okay, Bulwark still alive. Attack down is on the boss, which is very important. Okay, let's see if we can get a proc from Skull Crusher here. If not, he's going bye-byes. Yep, he's going bye-byes. And we're gone. 22.1 million damage. Definitely very respectable damage for the team that is here. We have 4 rares and 1 epic champion. So overall, I am very happy with the performance of all of these champions. They work really well together. And as I mentioned before, this is a very good entry-level clan boss team. And these are very good entry-level clan boss champions. Especially if you're not doing Nightmare yet and you're looking to do some damage to help your clan be brutal or whatever it is that you are currently at. These champions will definitely do the job for you. I showed all the masteries and the artifacts earlier, so I think that's going to do it for today's video. Please leave a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.